Hey everyone, it's Michael and
Ruben
from Bullion Now, bullionnow.com.au, bringing you all the best bullion bars and coins shipped to you worldwide from Melbourne in Australia, and also some of the best education, which is what we're going to do today. So we have two Krugerrands sitting here.
Tale of the two coins.
That's right. Now, these are both buybacks actually, both 2022 Krugerrands. Which one is fake? So pause the video here, have a good look at them, and then either in your mind or in the comments below, write which one that you actually thought was the fake. And I think you're going to be a little surprised because they're both real.
We pulled this trick on them before. They're going to start not believing us when we say to identify fakes.
Yeah, but this is where coins in particular become quite difficult to tell between the real and the fake, because these are both, you can see the finish on them, it's completely and utterly different. This one's got quite a matte finish, this is quite a shiny finish, and this is to a point where it was brought back, was tested, the whole box and dice, it was put into the buybacks tub, and pretty much everyone that walked past it went, hang on fellas, what are you buying at? You know, like, get real. Ruben pulled it out, I didn't actually see it, Ruben pulled it out and brought it round to me and said, what do you reckon? I went, it's a fake. And he went, no, it's not. So when you look closer, you can start to see why it's not a fake. All right, so the first thing, after you've done your visual check, the first thing we do is run it through, or the next thing we do is run it through the XRF. Now, this is the one we thought was real. As you can see there, AG, 4 9s, that's exactly what you'd expect to see. Then we move it over to the one that I have to admit I thought was fake after a visual check. So we put it on the XRF, and you can see there, AG, 4 9s. All over again.
That's what we like to see.
Yeah, so at that point I start going, hang on a sec. What do you mean it's 4 9? So then we'd go off and we'd check the weight, and it weighed correctly. You know, everything was good from there. So then we start looking at it far more closely. So, and you can see, and it's a little difficult, I'm not going to use a glove because they're both buybacks and obviously they're both well used. If you start looking at it, you can actually start to see signs of why it's that colour. So obviously it's got some grime through it. There is a faint potential that this is a proof, although it's possible, but I think it's unlikely. But you can see, and I don't know if the camera will actually pick it up, but if you look at it closely, you can actually see cleaning lines on it. So somebody has polished the living daylights out of this coin. So it's got rid of the matte finish, and it's actually come up with this shiny finish. They may have even used a chemical on it. I don't know why the black's on there. It could be an interaction between the cleaning compound and the silver, or it could just be that this thing was really rough and rugged to start off with, and so that's why they've cleaned it. But you can see it's very, very difficult to sometimes pick the difference between a fake and a real one. And it's why, and I keep harping on about this, but it's one of the main reasons why it's a good idea to have a good relationship with a good bullion dealer, or coin dealer in this case. It's also a good way to demonstrate the fact that we bought this one back at, what do you reckon, Rubes? What did we pay for that one?
Would have been spot price.
I reckon it would have been spot price. So even though we got this beaten up, damaged one that's been obviously cleaned and scratched to hell, what did we pay for that one?
Would have also been spot price.
So you can see that a lump of silver, whether it's in a coin shape, or gold's the same, whether it's in coin shape or bar shape, their metal value, now coins can obviously have a collector value.
This is not Michael recommending you clean your coins.
Absolutely not. But its base raw price is always going to be the silver price or the gold price if it's gold. It's always going to be that spot price. So, and I know that the argument is going to start up in the chat of, or in the comments of, that's why I only buy bars, I don't buy coins because it's, you know, it doesn't matter, it's always worth spot. And there, to a degree, there is an absolute argument for that. But there is other reasons to buy coins over bars. This is a good education of why you need to be careful with what you're buying and why you need to actually deal with a dealer. Even if you're buying on the secondary market, I would strongly suggest you develop a good relationship with your dealer so you can actually still do the transaction in the store. So you're under their security cameras, and we encourage this with the Bullion Now family is, you know, come on into the store. You can do it under cameras that way. Other people are there as witness, so security. And we have an XRF on hand, and we're more than happy to test things for you. Now, sure, if it's not a transaction with Bullion Now, and we've got a queue at the door, absolutely, you're going to have to wait till we clear the queue. because at the end of the day, we're a business. But you know, when we've got time, we're more than happy to squeeze in the testing and all that sort of stuff. So, you know, that's a great reason to develop that good relationship with your bullion dealer in store, because you might have picked this up and gone, well, actually, I reckon that's a fake, and thrown it away, when actually it's worth spot. Want to add anything to that, Rubes?
No.
We've covered it all.
I think so.
Make comments down below, join in the general conversation. Let us know if you've bought back fakes and what they've looked like, if they've been realistic, or if you've come across them and seen them before. Stay tuned for more educational stuff. We'll talk again soon.